The two best teams throughout this postseason finally got it on. With a championship on the line, the Denver Nuggets' first ever NBA Finals game, it would be hosting Jimmy Butler and the Miami Heat. As you see, Jimmy B kicks the party off right, nailing the three. Miami takes the 5-4 lead, but that's it on that. The rest of the frame was dominated by Nikola, Jokic, and Aaron Gordon. Gordon just on the receiving end of a lot of open looks. Jamal Murray joining the fun, channeling his inner AG. Off the Kentavious Caldwell-Pope miss right before the end of the first, it's Jokic and Gordon teaming up to give Denver a 9-point lead heading into the second. Gordon 12 points in the first, Jokic 6 assists. Second quarter, it's Michael Porter Jr. crashing the boards. He had 12 of them. That's also 2 of his 14 points. Miami's looking for some firepower. They call on the number of Bam Adebayo. Bam had 8 first-half field goals. The rest of the Miami squad had only 10. Jokic and the Nuggets got buckets from everybody. You've seen him inside, and then Jokic delivering to Jamal Murray outside. At the half, it's Denver doing what they've done best at home, winning. They led by 17. Third quarter, Jokic and Murray just have fun with this Miami defense. Murray had 26 points, Jokic 27 points. How about Bruce Brown with 10 points off the bench? Another timeout for Miami. They're down 19. Butler only had 13 points in this one, so could other guys step up in their star's absence? Gabe Vincent had 19, Lowry had 11. Just like that, Miami's down 10. But in the fourth quarter, somebody's got to find a way to stop this Denver offense, and so far, no team has figured it out. Nuggets extend their lead back to 14. You see Butler forced to pass the ball as Hayward Heisman nails a three. He had a great game. He was 7 of 10 from the field. But Butler and the Heat couldn't attack the rim. Only 2 free throws from Miami. Jokic and the Nuggets shot a lot more. He nails the juice. 27 points, 14 assists, 10 rebounds for Nikola Jokic. His Denver Nuggets are up 1-0 as they look to win their first NBA championship. So far, so great for Denver. What's up, everybody? It's yours truly. I'm the one and only. I'm Hoops Ferro. My favorite time of the professional basketball season. It's the NBA Finals, baby. If you're not excited to watch elite level basketball from the 2 best teams throughout this postseason, I don't know what to tell you, bro. I'm enjoying myself. If you're enjoying this video, please make sure you subscribe to the platform so you can get more. Don't just go past the video and not subscribe. It might not mean a lot to you, but it means the world to me and what I got going. Make sure you subscribe to show support. If you enjoyed the video, why not lock it in? Subscribe to the channel so you can get more of your boy. Don't you want that? Enjoy the rest of this video.
Backs in. Adebayo pokes it away. 4 to shoot. Jokic falling away. Puts it in.
Listen, I got to be honest with you guys. I've been watching basketball for 24 years of my life now. Obviously, I was a kid once I started. But be clear, I've always been a pretty savvy fan, and I've always had a good eye for the sport. I want to make something clear to you guys. I can think of maybe 6 or 7 other teams that fit the description of what we're watching from the Denver Nuggets right now. I could maybe throw in the 01 Lakers. You could take your pick from maybe the 03, 05, or 07 Spurs, whichever one fits your cadence and what you like in basketball. You could look at that Boston Celtics team in 08. You could probably throw in a couple other teams. I mean, I'm splitting hairs here with the teams that I've seen play at this elite level of basketball. Obviously, the Golden State Warriors with Kevin Durant come to mind. I'm splitting hairs here. I haven't seen too many more teams play complete brands of basketball the way we're seeing the Denver Nuggets play. Offensively, they don't have any glaring weaknesses right now. They don't have one, period. Everybody that they play knows their role to perfection. Their leader on the court, Nikola Jokic, knows everything about everybody on his team. Pretty much the Denver Nuggets under Mike Malone's leadership are running about a 6-guy rotation. I understand that Christian Braun and Jeff Green, they got about 8 and 11 minutes both respectively, but they're pretty much running a 6-man rotation that obviously features Jokic, Murray, KCP, Aaron Gordon, MPJ, and then Bruce Brown is getting 20-some-odd minutes a night. They're using Jeff Green to swap in and out Jokic and Aaron Gordon. That's his responsibility to get one of the big fellas a break at the end of the first quarter, top of the second, end of the third quarter, top of the fourth. We're watching, though, a 6-man rotation click on all cylinders, and I do believe they are entering very rare space in which this is just their year. Look, I picked the Miami Heat yesterday for straight content. Y'all know me. Y'all know I'm a savvy basketball fan. Y'all know I cover this game, and I'm pretty savvy at what I do. Look, I did that for content. This has been a bad year for me in playoff picks. One of my worst ever, if I'm being honest with you guys. I said, why not just end the year picking against Denver, since this is how I started the second round of the playoffs? Why not just go ahead and stay on that page and not try to ride the bandwagon now? So I'm staying with the anti-Denver picks, but more times than not, I'm going to look foolish, and I'm fine with that. I'm rolling with my pick, Miami, but I know what's up. I'm nobody's fool. The Denver Nuggets are 3 games away from winning an NBA championship for a reason. You talk about Nikola Jokic. I just don't know many more bigs I've seen impact the game the way he's doing it, man. This dude is patiently playing this game of basketball. Every possession, he knows where he wants to get to. He knows what he wants, and he has instilled the ultimate confidence in these teammates. They believe that they are the better team every night they're on the court. Nikola Jokic, 27, 14, and 10. Are you kidding me? I don't want to leave out Jamal Murray, who also went with 26 points and 10 assists himself. That's something you want to keep a note of when we start to get in those finals MVP conversations. If Jokic were to have a bad game or two, Murray held his own in game 1, so it wasn't like Jokic just dominated the finals MVP conversation. As again, Murray went for 26 and 10. He was really good. But this game 1, like game 1 of the Western Conference Finals, to me, was controlled by Jokic. Jokic set the tone. He's grabbing the rebounds and starting the offense. It's about him and his dominance, and he's still not getting enough credit for what he's doing on the defensive end of the court. That man has put his defensive weaknesses and deficiencies behind him. He's no longer a bad defender. Now he's a good defender, and he's teetering in great territory. Now, Bam Adebayo was able to get off for Miami. He had 25, 26 points, but I put an asterisk by a lot of those points, and here's why. It wasn't Bam's fault. He was just making buckets because nobody else out there could make a bucket. And thank you, Max Strus. After I done went on this platform and bragged about you being one of the biggest snipers in free agency this offseason, you go out there and give me a 0 for 10 performance, 0 for 9 for the three-point line. That was not good at all. Miami needs Tyler Hero to get on that court ASAP. A lot of Bam Adebayo's buckets, though, simply came because the Miami Heat were running their offense. Guys were missing. And the possessions after guys miss, I think guys just didn't want to put another miss on the board. So they were just looking around the court. You see Bam Adebayo 8, 10 feet from the rim. It's like, here, you just get it. I'm tired of missing shots. I don't have the rhythm tonight. I don't have it. And Bam was just the beneficiary of what I believe Denver was comfortable with. If y'all going to feed Bam Adebayo and make him make jump shots, and if he's going to make that, Denver's like, we don't believe we can lose like that. We got too many snipers. We make too many shots. We control too many paces of the game. We control too much of a basketball game to lose that way. I really believe that's what Denver thought. If Bam's going to give us 26 points every game of this series, we believe we are still going to win this one going away. Jimmy Butler, 13 points on 14 shots. Nowhere near enough. And this brings me back to my conversation that I've had on this platform a couple times over. As great as Jimmy Butler has been this postseason, it's been all about him and Jokic. Be clear about that. Jimmy has had these bad games that Jokic simply has not had this postseason. And because Jimmy sits right between star and superstar, he's allowed to have these bad games, and no one's overcritical. This is Miami's first time in this postseason, though, losing a game one. This is not the New York Knicks. This is not the Milwaukee Bucks. And these ain't the Boston Celtics. This is the favorite to win this championship, and the Denver Nuggets are 3 games away from doing just that. I'm telling you, man, I have not seen too many more teams out there play this game at such an elite level. They have surpassed the Golden State Warriors with movement. One of the things I've given Steve Kerr the ultimate credit for over the last 7, 8, 9 years was that his teams move. Steph always moving without the basketball. Draymond finding these guys. Jokic has found a way to master the Draymond role more than Draymond. Not to mention he's just a great dominant center that's bigger than Draymond, sees the court better than Draymond. Like he's unreal right now. Like he is just at an elite level, and the Denver Nuggets as a team, they just are the best thing going offensively and really good and slept on defensively. And I've never in my life seen Kentavious Caldwell-Pope dating back to Georgia play the way he is playing right now. He is a man on a mission. Now, I know we only had like 8 points in this game, but the passion, hunger, and aggression, the want and desire, Jokic got these dudes believing. Give credit to Mike Malone. 3 games away, Denver Nuggets are from winning their first championship. Now, I believe Miami's going to fight in game 2. I got Miami winning game 2. But be clear, your boy Ferro ain't looking too good out here with his Miami Heat pick, because Nikola Jokic continues to make it hard on your boy. Man, did he and his Denver Nuggets look dominant in game 1.